The park ranger saw the nest, and his face turned pale. When he discovered what was inside, he dialed 911. Tim had been a park ranger for a very long time, and he deeply loved his job. Each day, he would follow the same path, monitoring the activities of animals and checking their water sources. Tim would pass by this bird's nest almost every day, and usually he could hear the joyful chirping of birds before he even got close. But on this day, the familiar chirping had disappeared, a situation that had never occurred before during his years in the park. Moreover, today, not a single bird could be seen. He stepped back, deciding to return the next day for another check. If the nest still looked deserted, he would have to take action. The next day, Tim arrived at the park early, eager to check the nest once again. As he approached the tree, he noticed some strange markings on the ground, but he disregarded them and continued to the nest. The sight inside the nest shocked him, and when he found out what was inside, he called 911. Continuing the story I told you in the first part, Tim is a park ranger who walks the same route every day, monitoring the activities of animals and checking their water sources. One day, he noticed that a bird nest, which usually had birds chirping, was silent. When he checked the next day, he found that the nest was not empty, but contained something unnaturally still. Upon closer inspection, he was shocked to discover that it was not birds, but a small camera surrounded by several bird feathers, clearly placed there deliberately. This discovery made him very uneasy, as it suggested that someone might be illegally monitoring the wildlife in the park, or worse, harming them. Without hesitation, Tim took out his phone and dialed 911. The police arrived at the scene quickly and began investigating this unusual finding. Eventually, the police identified a group of suspects involved in illegal hunting and trafficking of wildlife. They used the camera to monitor animal activities, facilitating their capture.